Hello everyone, welcome again to Tai Chi at 10. Wow, we've done quite a few of these sessions now. I do hope you have been following along. All of the uploads are there saved on the hashtag Tai Chi at 10 playlist, so you can dip in and out anytime and have a rerun of any of the sessions that have gone before. If you are new here, then a big hello and welcome, and do consider subscribing to the channel. Today we are going to again focus on those basic stances, adding some exercises with our upper body as well. Thinking I'm going to do quite a bit of punching today, so remember to make your fist with the thumb on the outside and keeping your elbows soft. We're not locking out that joint. Do listen to your body and just keep everything within your own comfort zone. Let's get started. Warming up, feet hip width apart and neutral stance. Let's turn our head. Keeping it nice and controlled. Slow movement. Chin to your chest. And with care to the ceiling. Looking forward, ear to shoulder. And to the other side. So stretching out the neck, stretching out that tension. Shoulder rolls. And let's go the other way. Bending our knees, let's do our knocking on the door. So twisting from the waist just as far as you can, keeping the knees in the direction of your toes, so a safe position for them. And we're just trying to loosen off the spine. Arms swinging freely, get into a good rhythm. Turning a little bit further if you're feeling a bit warmer. And bringing it back to centre. Keeping your knees bent, hands on your hips. Let's do our hip circles. And let's go the other way. A big intake of air into your lungs. Big stretch high and breathing out. Let's do that again. And one more time. Okay, so starting again with our feet hip width apart. This is our parallel stance, so our feet are parallel to each other. We're grounding those feet into the floor, just thinking about your posture. We're lifting up through the crown, so stretching up through the spine. Nice relaxation in the joints, so keeping them tension free. We don't want to feel any stress in those joints. And lifting the chest and keeping the core engaged, so pulling this belly button through to the spine. What we're going to do is focus on the breath. I'm just going to bring my hands round to hugging the tree. So tree trunk area of space here, and then bringing it back. Inhale here and exhale as we bring the arms round. So a nice position here, really working the upper body. We're focusing on calming that breath, deepening it, slowing it down, relaxing. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more time. Taking our feet slightly wider, and then we can sink into our horse stance. So again, think about that posture. We want to still keep this torso tall, even when we are sinking into that horse stance. Okay, so taking the knees down in the direction of the toes. Good strong thigh position. And again, tucking the tailbone under or down as we sink, so we're not sticking our bottom out. And again. Inhaling here and exhaling on the effort of the bend. Let's go again. One more time. We're going to add an arm. So we're going to punch forwards nice and slowly. And then we're going to turn the palm round and pull in like we're drawing into our dantian area here. And let's go again. Punching out. Let's turn it round and pull it back in. So nice big push and pull motion with these arms. Still thinking about the posture and holding it still as we do our horse stance. Let's do one more on each side. Focusing on the hand, as always, trying to connect that mind and body. Okay, we're going to add our Repulse the monkey. So just a quick recap, if you've not done it before, it's palms facing up in this natural V shape. You shouldn't feel stress and tension pulling in your shoulders. So keep it within your own comfort zone here. And we're twisting our waist to the side. We're bringing this back hand to the ear, and then we're going to push forwards, like push and pull these two palms, going on top of each other. And we're going again to the other side, this natural V shape. It's a twist of the waist that takes it to the back there, bringing it to the ear, and then we push forwards. Okay, we're going to do that in our horse stance. So bringing it in, and let's sink down as we push. Let's straighten the legs, bringing the hand in and push, sinking into that horse stance. And again. So you can always hold the horse stance if you feel like you want a challenge for your legs. But today I'm just going to bring them up and down to a standing position. Let's go again. Yes, while we're here with our feet slightly wider than hip width, we'll do our side bow. So still thinking about this posture, lifting high and rooting down into the floor. We're bending one knee, transferring the weight, but we're not leaning over to that side. We're still keeping tall. Let's go again. And the knee travels in the direction of the toe. But if you can, try and get to the stage where you don't need to look down to see where your knee is. You can feel that it's in the correct position. So really be mindful of where your body is, where your body weight is, and where everything is positioned. It takes a little time to develop that awareness and that body alignment, but you will get there. These exercises are great for that. Okay, so we're going to push our hands down, and then as we go over to the side, we're just going to bring one hand up. So this sort of S shape on its side is called yin and yang hands. I'm going to go to the other side, and then bringing it in, like that, hugging the tree arms, keeping a nice curve shape. with the upper body, with these upper arms. You should feel it as we hold them nice and in this position. And again. One more on each side. And final time. Oh yes, just gonna give my arms and legs a bit of a shake. Moving on to our bow stance. So as always, we're starting with our feet together. We're turning one foot out and bring the other foot forwards on the heel, about hip width apart, heel toe, and we are into our bow stance. Checking out this position, so knee over ankle, it's not coming too far over the toe, and keeping this posture tall. So again, we're still thinking about this high to low, lifting up to the crown, but rooting our feet onto the floor. I'm going to rock back and forwards, lifting the toe. So trying to get my mind to think about where my body weight is, where my alignment is. It all starts to click together. And if you've been following this program, we're nearly up to 30 days. And they do say if you do something about 28 times, I think it is, you develop that daily habit. And that is really a great thing to have done. Okay, let's bring that foot in and let's go on to the other side. So we're turning that foot out, sinking the weight, a heel toe forwards into your bow stance. Both feet rooted and flat on the floor, knee in a good position, posture tall, and we are rocking backwards and forwards. Trying not to lean the body towards the leg where the main weight is. Trying to still keep that lifting up through the crown as we transfer the weight. And bringing it in. So we're starting with your feet parallel, we're turning them out slightly, making your fists, so thumbs on the outside, drawing them into the hips, good position here, strong posture, and sink our weight heel toe forwards into your bow stance. We're rocking back and stepping to the side, and again, heel toe, make it nice and gliding across the floor, fluid motion, and again. Heel toe into your bow stance. This time add the punch, so opposite arm comes forwards, keeping the elbow soft. And again, heel toe into your bow stance. Let's do one more on each side. And final time, heel toe, and punch, bringing it back and stepping to the side. Excellent. Empty stance next. So this is one of our balancing exercises. We are starting with our feet together. We're going to turn that foot out, really root the foot to the floor, sinking the weight into that, keeping the hips aligned. Again, this strong posture throughout. I'm going to tap into our empty stance. We're tapping in, we're tapping out, tapping in, tapping out, tapping in, tapping out. We're going to go for our lift and hold. Lift it up and bring it down. Let's go again. Tap it in and lift it up. And one more time, tapping in and lifting up and down. Okay, other way. turning the foot out, sinking it down, keeping the posture tall, hips aligned, tapping in and tapping out. So if you can, this moving foot empty of weight, but it is there on the floor if you need it for your balance. Tapping in, lift and hold, and take it down, and again. Lift and hold. Final time. Lift and hold, and bring it down. Yes. Alternating this time. So turning the feet out. Again, we're going to put our hands as fists this time onto our hips. Turning those feet out. We're sinking the weight across and we tap. Let's add that punch now. So again, opposite hand coming forwards. Stepping to the side and tap. If you can, sliding across the bench as we go. And tap. And tap. Okay, so this time we'll add that lift and hold. So we're tapping here, we're going to hold it, lift up, tap down and step to the side. Tapping here, lifting up, tapping down and step to the side. Let's go again. So find somewhere in front of you to focus on. It does help with your balance. Let's do one more on each side. We can do it. Tapping here, lifting up, tapping down and stepping to the side. Stepping to the side. Excellent. Another balancing exercise is our heel raisers. So feet together. We're aiming for strong straight ankles here, so you want to avoid splaying out, try and fight to keep them together. You can have your feet a little bit apart. Some people find it easier, but I'm doing them together today. Think about this core area. We really want to keep it strong, tucking the tailbone and lifting from the crown. We're going to rise up and down onto the balls of our feet. So again, finding your focus. Bringing it down, and again, all the way up, and all the way down. Keeping it under control if you can, all the way down. This time, rising up, halfway down, and then we drop. Halfway down, and we drop. And again, all the way up, halfway down, and we drop. And all the way up. Halfway down and we drop. We're going to repeat those heel raises. I don't usually, but we are going to today for a change, and we're going to add wild geese flying. Our arms rising up as we rise up onto the balls of our feet, and then as we lower, bringing the hands down. Let's see whether it makes any difference to our balance. You can let me know down below, with or without arms, was it easier to balance? Let's give it a go. Okay, so rising up and lowering down. And again, rising up and lowering down. Rising up and lowering down. Let's do the halfway, so all the way up, halfway and drop. And again, all the way up. Let's go to halfway. And then we drop. Final one, all the way up, halfway, and then drop. Well done. If you did those, that's great. Really good balance exercise, a good one to practice. We'll do a little combo today of the bow stance and the empty stance with those punches. So if we start with our feet hip width apart, turning our feet out slightly, we're making fists on our hands, bringing them into the hips. So we're going to sink down and sink our weight across, so we can do a heel toe into our bow stance. We're adding that punch. As we rock back, scoop the hand around. We're going to step this foot to the side, and then as we transfer the weight across, we're going to tap into the empty stance, and the other hand comes forward to punch. We're going to tap in, bringing this hand to the hip, heel toe forwards, punch, and then we're going to rock back, scooping that hand round, and step into the side, other hand ready, tap into your empty stance and punch. Tap in, bring it in, heel toe, let's go forwards, we're scooping round, rocking back, step into the side, and punch. Tap it in, heel toe, into our bow stance, rocking back, step into the side, and we punch. Let's go again, tap it in, heel toe, into your bow stance, all the way round, step into the side and punch. Tapping in, heel toe into your bow stance, scooping it around, step into the side and punch. Tapping in. Let's step to the side and let's finish off today. Nice big inhale, gathering the chi, taking your time. And again, nice inhale. Big breath in and breathing out. And balancing the chi. Taking it down. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Look in the tree. Bringing it in. Well done today. I hope that you're still enjoying these sessions. Thought I'd add in a little cheeky combo there for you with those punches. So hope you enjoyed that too. I shall see you again tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Tai Chi at 10. See you guys.